This week's rehash, we're talking Domino! So about 2 months ago, I saw this book pop up. I kind of didn't read it at the time. I thought, oh, it's not going to be that great. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of potential. So I kind of just ignored it for a little while. But then as I was sort of flicking through my library, I noticed just wow. I just noticed the quality of the drawing on this cover. So I thought, you know, this is actually a pretty great style. Let's have a look at it. I had a look at this book and I must say I was completely charmed from the word go. So we follow the story of Domino. The book opens with her birthday party. After we see her two friends in a quick little adventure, it cuts to this birthday party scene, which is kind of the crux of this first episode. It's a surprise birthday, and at the birthday is a whole lot of X-Men and people from the Marvel universe. We've got her two sidekicks, but also we see Deadpool is featured and Dazzler is there. A whole lot of the sort of X-Men are just at the birthday party, which is just such a cool thought that the X-Men would actually have birthday parties together. It seems obvious, but it's quite cool that they showed it. One thing that you kind of struck by in this book is that they really paid attention to the fashion, the clothes they're wearing, the style of the drawing is very cool and modern and somehow feminine as well. You know, the facial expressions are really engaging and interesting and very real. They feel very natural. It makes for interesting reading. The thing with Domino, her power is incredible good luck. So things always work out in her favor. You know, if she gets thrown off a building, she's gonna land in a truck full of pillows. Something crazy and incredibly good luck is gonna happen in her favor at all times. And that's one of the things that kind of made me not want to read this book, because I thought, what could be interesting, because you've got this ability of perfect luck. What could possibly go wrong? Well, nothing can go wrong if you always have good luck. So if nothing can go wrong, how are you going to fill a whole book? So they answer that in pretty great fashion, three quarters of the way through this book, when we're introduced to what seems to be the villain of this book. It's an old man with an assistant. And this woman turns out to be quite a fighter. And this old man, very suspicious old man, he hands her a box, and inside the box is a broken domino. It's broken in half, and the kind of connotation of that is really ominous, and you kind of think, okay, a broken domino, what does this guy have? What ability does he have? And so they have a little bit of a skirmish. She gets a little bit tired of them and they're threatening her and so on. So she has a bit of a fight with them, and the assistant picks her up and throws her off the building. And instead of there being something soft ready for her to land on, you see her plummeting to the ground, and there's clearly nothing that she's gonna land on. There's a truck coming and there's a car coming, nothing looks soft to land, and her last words in this book are, I'm going to die. I'm really going to die. And then that's the end of this book. It just finishes right there. When I read that, I thought, wow, okay, they've got me. Somebody has the power to break her bad luck. They've broken a domino and given it to her and said, well, here we go, and thrown her off a building. So where could this possibly go? And that had me completely hooked. draw Domino so well, and they give her such cool fashion and style, and she just looks awesome. They even give you a little quick origin story that you see. This is how she was experimented on and tortured, obviously. That's how she got her skills, and that's also how she got this tattoo, this sort of black patch on her eye. They gave that to her for whatever reason, other than just comic book aesthetics. I dig it. I see the cover is drawn by Greg Land. That explains how amazing this cover is. But inside, David Baldeón has done an amazing job with Domino. So the book is pretty colorful throughout, but when there's scenes with just Domino on her own, the pages take on a bit of a monotone vibe to them. And that's pretty cool because she's monotone, you know, she's sort of this black and white, and she's wearing black and white. Even at her party, she's wearing sort of this party dress that's also black and white, and then the black patch, the very pale skin, the black hair. It's pretty cool that whenever she's in the shot, you get this kind of washed out bluish vibe. Here's a perfect example. This page here, you see a normal frame with Deadpool in it, and then you see her lying on the bed with this new little puppy of hers, and it's got this bluish tinge, but it's sort of matte, and it's sort of monotone and cool. It's got such a great vibe to it, you know. I dig it. I think this is going to be a pretty engaging book. I think this is going to be pretty spectacular. They give us a sneak peek of issue 2's cover, and we see Nina again looking incredible, looking spectacular there with 2 handguns and sort of this halo of weapons and knives and guns and stuff behind her. And again, it's kind of got this single tone to it, you know. It's got this single tone. She's very cool colors. The background's these warm colors. It's just interesting, and I think that it's going to be a beautifully drawn book, by all accounts a really well written book as well, so this one's highly recommended. Let's see what happens to Domino when she doesn't have perfect great luck every single time. I think that's going to be interesting to see. Thumbs up from me. If you don't feel like reading a book, go and have a look at Deadpool 2. She's featured in there. She looks a little bit different than the comic books, but they did a really great job of representing that character on screen. She's an integral part of the movie. She's a great part of the movie. Just go and see Deadpool 2 all around. It's a fantastic movie, so that comes highly recommended. But you'll see Domino in there, and that may convince you to have a look at the pages of Domino issue 1. Let me know what you think. What would you do if you had perfect good luck as your superpower? Don't tell me go to the casino. That's lame. Everybody knows you'll do that on the first day. But what else? What else will you do? Tell me in the comments below. What will you do with your perfect good luck? Thanks guys. Have a good one.